Live with the Goldline and Friends Festivus. So we typically come on Tuesdays. Yep, got the Ugly Broncos Christmas sweater. Tuesday rant day. Had a back operation yesterday, another steroid shot, so wasn't feeling too great. So decided to air the grievances on Festivus. So we'll see if anyone wants to join. If not, I'll be talking to myself tonight. So we've got that. I know a lot of other people do stuff on Wednesday nights, and I typically roll Tuesdays. So not sure if people know or not. So let's post out a tweet. All right, see if anybody joins. Jamie was cracking, man. One guy on. Yeah, how you like the that's right. That's right. The Broncos ugly sweater. So I know you're a Broncos fan. What do you think about Mr. Orange Lock here? I got that laser prism. What's up, Mikey Dots? We're gonna get cracking here in just a minute. Gonna show off to Jamie some of the Broncos, the Elway mosaic. That's all I got sitting here. Oh no. The big one, Jamie. Boom. 2 out of 10, game worn. Present from my wife for getting my master's degree. But we're going to go ahead and get rolling here with the 2020 Festivus. I'm going to get on some topics here early. Then if anyone wants to join, I'll post the link here in a couple minutes. But definitely one thing I want to hit on. I'm waiting for my buddy Tyler to join because it's actually his tweet that he posted that I want to rant about. So we're going to start with, the whole 2020 been ranting about stuff, but then there's going to be a 2020 Festivus thing. So I'm trying to remember stuff that we said throughout the year and try not to duplicate, but kind of talk on the same subjects. If anybody's got some subjects they want to jump in on, just let me know. I'll add you to the group or in the comments. We can chat about it. But this whole coin and chip thing is still getting to me. Like, you're going to pay somebody, what is it, $10, $20, whatever it is, to tell you that you're trustworthy, that you're a good hobby member. So, Che, I saw you just join. You want my $10 and sell them to 200 people. So now you got $2,000 so you can tell people that they're trustworthy. Now, see, like, I get it if it's like your Discord group and you give discounts to these people and you send them to them because that's marketing. You know what else is marketing? When people buy stuff from me and I send them koozies. Now, this is cool. Who wants an optimally cooled beverage in a Goldline koozie? You know what? These cost me money and I don't charge anybody for them. And I send them to you when you buy stuff from me and it's cool. Now your beer is cold. So I get when, people want to know if you have a card so you could write down your Twitter handle on it and the day, or your last name and the day, or anything. So I know that, yes, I got this downtown card right here and I'm going to sell it. But to have proof that I have it, I need to put something there so I can be like, Goldline cards 12/23/2020. Okay, now I have it, because how am I going to take a picture of 4 months ago or like a newspaper or a clock or something? But to charge somebody for a chip or a coin so that you can be the gatekeeper and tell everybody who's trustworthy is a bunch of shit. So you get to decide, okay, then who's going to take control of that? So, Che, I sell you a card, but I got a chip, and now I'm going to screw you out of that money. Does that chip maker now owe you the money, or owe me the money and you the card? Like, how's that work? It's great marketing. You know what? There are a ton of coins out there that say person's name on it, and 2,000 people are now posting pictures with that coin. So you know what that does now? Hey, I'm going to come buy into this person's box breaks, or hey, I'm going to go check out this person now. It's marketing genius. So I'm going to actually charge you money to buy something for me. And now you're still going to use that for your cards, and I'm still going to reap the revenue because now you're going to post that picture. And now your 3,000 followers now see, oh, we should follow this person because they have a coin of this other guy. So now I'm following this other guy because this person bought something from said guy. It's just a bunch of shit. And it's like, But now that Tyler joined, we can move on to Tyler. So I want him to be here for this. It's Liddy Cards on Twitter. He's the man. He's an Irish fan. He's my dude. And you know what he did last week? Tyler found some Prism at Target. And he posted a picture of it. And then Tyler got roasted on Twitter for buying a whole bunch of Prism. But you know what they didn't see? They didn't see Tyler selling it to me at cost. They didn't see Tyler selling it to other people for, not the $60 a blaster that other people are selling it for. They didn't see Tyler giving that stuff away. All they saw was Tyler buying a bunch of Prism and called him a jerk for it. Why don't you leave some for the kids? You know what? He left some for the kids. He had like 10 blasters and 10 cellos. That's not even a lot. That's not even a full shelf worth. Like if you really looked at what he had, then he got absolutely roasted because Tyler and I were talking about it later that day. And I'm still like mad for him that this happened to him. He's one of the best hobby people that I know. All the time that we chat, it's like, hey, man, I got these mosaics. Oh, shoot, cool. We agree on a price because that's capitalism, the free market. I want to, these are really hot product. I'm going to sell them to you for like $5 profit. Cool. You know what? I'm never going to get this that cheap anywhere else. Prisms, he's like, yo, man, Merry Christmas. Cost plus shipping. He didn't even charge me shipping. He's sending me some other stuff. It's just, here's $55 for this stuff. Yeah, thank you. But no, they don't see the good stuff they do. They don't see the good things that these people are doing with it, but he gets roasted for posting a picture of it. Like, what? And then we went back and forth like 5 or 6 different people who are, you're going to roast me? I can't wait. I said after this one thing with Tyler, I'm going to put the link in for people who want to join. But then we went back and forth with like all these other people who are posting stuff and not getting roasted for it. But like, who cares? If you're going to clean out a shelf, like make a profit, there's people who don't have food on their table or roof over their house who have to do this for a job. I mean, we're in like a pandemic in the corona and stuff. And it's unbelievable why people care what other people are doing so much. It baffles me. It's crazy. Like, my wife once, she found a bunch of mosaic and I can't even remember what else she found. And yeah, Vogs, man, people join here in about 2 minutes. Got one more, this last topic, then I'm gonna put the link out. And she just bought some stuff. And, I'm not going to post that stuff. That's just not me. But then, I'm sending it to my buddy Nick. I'm sending it to this person. I'm sending it to that person. And that's just it. That's how we roll. I sold a couple of them on eBay. I made a bunch of money off it. Like, whatever. We didn't clear the shelf either. That's not how you roll. But then you get the people who are joining in on Twitter and showing like their retail pyramids where I got a whole wall full of retail crap and I'm just going to sell it. One dude said today he had $1,100 worth of retail bought. Now that's a little different than Tyler in his 10 blasters and 10 cellos. That's like 200, maybe $300 worth. Doing the math is off the top of my head. Not even, maybe. I don't know. But that's just insane. How he got absolutely roasted for that. And no one sees the good things that people do with that. Or how they're giving away, how they're selling to other people who can't find the product. It's like, oh, this dude's a jerk because he bought, $300 worth of retail. Like, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you do it? Like, I mean, who out there would not see 30 Prism blasters and just buy 10 of them? Like, I would. I'm guaranteeing you would too. If you saw 30 something, like, I can buy this for 20 and sell it for $60 and just pay for my kids' Christmas. Like, why would you not do that? It's blasphemy. Like, I'm gonna rip the stuff I got because I got, I think, a blaster and 2 cellos from him. I'm not even sure. Maybe a hanger. I can't remember. It was like a week ago, and I'm all razzled up because I lost my wallet earlier, and luckily Becky found it. But that was like weird. I'm like, I don't even remember having it. And it's sitting here on the counter next to my lunch I had. But gonna post the invite here in the comments. We'll go kind of one by one. Maybe get 2 people out at the same time or something, and then see if anyone wants to join in. Because I got a bunch of topics, but if other people want to rant about something, more than welcome to join. So let me know if you want to get on. We've gone through Tyler's tweet, the coin chip thing, which I think is just absolutely absurd. And something my wife started laughing. She knows I hate that shit. She's like, oh my God, go on and on and on forever. That guy's an asshole. But Breaker's prices, like Eloy, he might jump on here later, but he got a Prism, like distributors. Like if you're a big name, you're getting these Prism boxes for $200 or less. Like you are. Like that's just it. I used to have a distributor, don't have one anymore because I can't spend 50 grand a month. You know, they're not going to give the guy boxes and allocations spending 5 grand a month when you have people spending 150 grand a month. It's ridiculous. And so he the other night, Nico Rips was on. He's like, you know, I want to buy your last Prism box and I want to give away some for Christmas to you know, people that are supporting each other in the hobby, that support him, that support me, support Eloy. And I was one of the guys, and he sold to him for $200 because that's what he paid for it. You see these other breakers and it's like $1,200 for a box. Like if you're one of the small breakers like NL City Cards, that's my dude Nick. I absolutely know that he paid $1,200 for that box because he doesn't have a great hookup like Eloy does. Like some of these other big breakers that I'm not going to mention, but you can figure out who I'm talking to because I'm sure all of you watching have a fully functioning brain and you're not an idiot. So they're getting these boxes for $1,200 or for $200 and selling for $1,200. You get a case, there's 15 grand in your pocket. Merry Christmas to you. You just robbed everybody and now you feel good about yourself? Fuck off. Like, for real. This is Festivus. I'm airing the grievances here. So I'm kind of cheesed about it. Like, you're making $1 grand per thing and you're promoting to get yourself more and more and more. And you're mad because like you don't have money. Like, you just made 15 grand off a case. Like, what are you mad about? Like, you can't. And then Justin tells me the guys who don't ship all the cards, like, you made 15 grand on a case and you can't pay somebody like $15 an hour for like 5 hours. It's $45. I'll do the math, you know, $60 to $75, whatever, to pay somebody to sort your friggin' cards so you can send them to people. Like, that's absurd. Breakers who don't ship all cards. Now, I kind of get like the people who still ship all the cards, but they might not be your team. I almost understand that. So if you have too much time, you don't, well, no, I really don't, because pay somebody $75 to do it. It's ridiculous. So I have too many cards. So, you know, I'm going to give everybody in here 100 cards. And that's how we're going to break this down. There's X amount of cards. There's 30 times 100. There's that many cards in a box. So all 30 of you guys get 100 boxes. Like, you're not Chris, you're not getting all the Broncos. Garrett, you're not getting all the Chiefs. Tyler, you're not getting all the Bengals. Josh, you're not getting all the Seahawks. I don't know. That's just because you're out kind of that way. But you don't get those cards. Screw you. Give me my damn Broncos. I don't want random ass Josh Rosen from Miami or Mike Gesicki or I want 15 Carson Wentz's. What am I going to do with that? Like, cool. You know what I'm going to do with like 15 Drew Locks? I'm going to build a goddamn rainbow is what I'm going to do. That's just stupid. But anyways, I posted the link up there. No one's wanted to join yet. I know a couple people said they wanted to, so I'll just keep talking until someone wants to join on. The next topic, you know, I'm gonna get a drink first. So I'm getting riled up over here. I'm getting all hot and bothered in my Broncos sweater. Get off my back. My wife's in the other room laughing. Contenders suck. Yeah, you know what I like though? I really dig on the Prism draft picks. I like this product. I like college sports and the guys in their college unis, but contenders, I open a blaster. I even got a good auto and I'm like, nope, not for me, dude. Not for me. Five and 9, baby. 5 and 11 will look a lot better, so we can get a better draft pick. Not even gonna lie, Jamie. I'd rather be 5 and 11 than 7 and 9. I hate to say it, losing the Chargers and the Raiders, but wouldn't you rather have a better draft pick? I mean, have like Locke have like 400 yards and 5 touchdowns and lose like 45-42. Like, I'm cool with that. So let's talk about Razzes. I know a lot of you guys like Razzes. I joined in a Razz once and I won. I will never join a Razz again. I joined a Razz last week in the Drake fundraiser, trying to win an Elway auto. Some OL will be nice. Oh, the Chargers and the Raiders. You're right, dude. It's such a hard topic, Jamie, because you never want to lose to the Chargers and the Raiders. But on the other side, wouldn't you rather have a better draft pick? So, Voggs, I see you in the waiting room here. Let me talk about Razzes, and I'll get you in here, buddy. But Razzes, man, it's just like illegal lottery. Like, you're literally paying into something to be lotteried off. That's exactly what a Razz is. Same with the breaks. Like, breaks, I saw somebody earlier tweet that, you know, someone was cracking down on them, like selling them on eBay and stuff because it's illegal. Like, you're selling a spot to get a chance at winning something. I enjoy doing breaks because it's entertainment for me. I'm gonna pay $100 to watch a dude, crack a case for like 45 minutes. It's 45 minutes of entertainment, and I might hit a big card. I enjoy that. Razzes, I don't enjoy so much because it's some dude with random.org on his computer, and it's 45 seconds, and hey, you got this card. Hey, you didn't get this card. But how is this not like playing the lottery and illegal because it's not regulated? So it's kind of illegal and kind of the lottery. But I'm going to give you $10 and raffle out 100 spots, and I'm going to collect all this money for my shitty ass card that's worth like half that price, because that's what all the Razzes are. You don't see anybody. See Jamie wins, but that's cool if you want to do it. It's not for me. But I'm not, like I said, like I care way too much about what other people do. And I try to say I don't. And I'm like, why do we care about what other people do? That's literally what my whole show is about right here, is what other people do. So that's the reason I care, because I'm talking about it. Because if I didn't care, why would I talk about it? But how is it any different than saying, okay, I'm going to give you a chance to win this? Give me and most of them is for like a shitty card too. So it's like a $50 card, and you want 10 people at $10 for $100 that you're going to get, but they're spending $10 to possibly get a $50 card when you like go on eBay and buy it for $50. So it's like, I can buy it for 50, or I got a chance at 10, but dude's still making 100. It's just like the prison box is like, you got $1,200 and you bought it for 2, you're selling it for 12. You got $1,000 in your pocket per box. Like, unbelievable. Because I know, like Eloy was talking about, he did a box break, random teams, $10 a team. You see the other dudes at $40 a team, because they bought the smaller dudes, like I talked about Nick, he buys them for $1,200 because he doesn't have that allotment. But the bigger names who are breakers, they absolutely have those allotments. And if they tell you they don't, they're lying to you. I promise. So Razzes is just like illegal lottery. Breakers prices and not sending all the cards. Yeah, man, Jamie, that's exactly why I got into it. Raise money for Drake. And if I had a chance at an Elway auto at like $9, I was taking it. But, if it wasn't for Drake, I never would have been in at all. So let's see what's going on. Voggs, I know you're there. I said I'd get you on as soon as I was done talking about the Rise. He sent me a message. Now he's gone. Where'd you go, buddy? You're coming in right now whenever you get up here. So we talked about Liddy's tweet, the coin, the breakers prices, and the Raz. Voggs wanted to jump in. I'm going to bring him in real quick and see what he wants to talk about tonight, and then we'll talk. What's up, man? What do you got to rant about tonight, or to rant about tonight? What grievances do you have to air?
I can't hear you. One sec. What's up?
It's a Festivus show. What grievances do you have to air?
One sec. Are you crackling?
No, I don't know. I'm not crackling.
I'll probably hear you in a minute. Come on, audio. Okay. Just talk.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Well,
it's your turn to talk. We're airing our grievances and what the hobby has done to make us mad this year. It's Festivus.
I'll probably hear you in a minute. I'm sorry. God.
Well, let me know, Vog. Should I keep on going or let you talk? He's gone. So let's talk about some eBay then. Oh, Che wants to jump in. Here we go. Let's add Che to the stream. Let me know, Vog. Should I keep on going or let you talk? He's gone. So you're on the delay too over there. I can hear me talking in your background. Let's add Che to the stream.
What's up?
Yeah, I can hear him too. So Che's joining. It's the Festivus show, so we'll bring him back in a minute. Let you talk right now. What kind of grievances do you have to share for your 2020? I know you had some great posts all week, and we talked yesterday or Monday about some of those hobby superlatives. So let's have at it tonight, buddy.
Man, I usually don't have a lot of grievances. I try to be positive. But I had, and I'm not lying, I'm 100% honest here. I joined Twitter in February, and I've had 3,000 tweets. I've interacted with people. I've never once had the douche canoe join one of my tweets until about 2 days ago, man.
The douche canoe.
Dude, I was watching I can't even remember the game I was watching. Oh, the Saints game, and little Jordan Humphrey caught a touchdown pass, and so I thought I'd be funny, and I run to my box of last year's Prism, and I pull a green scope little Jordan Prism autograph, and I take a picture of it, and I put it on Twitter, and I'm like, what? Am I supposed to list this for $300 now? You know,
I remember that tweet. Yeah.
So a guy tags another Twitter user in that post. He's like, hey, whoever this was, look at this card. So I DM him real quick, and I'm like, hey, that guy you tagged, is he a little Jordan Humphrey fan? And he's like, yeah, man, he's the biggest Texas Longhorns fan in the world. He loves little Jordan Humphrey. I was like, man, I know you know, he doesn't know me, but you do. Would you mind to send me that guy's address? You know, I'll just send him the card. And I've got 3 or 4 other, you know, I've got the silver prism. I've got the red, white, and blue prism. I'll just send them to him. And so he sent me the guy's address. So I just sent him those cards. Look, you know, a couple of days later, that is what I'm happy about that makes me happy. And I think more people should do it, and they don't. So I just tweeted about it. I was like, hey man, I just did the most satisfying rack. You know, I'm sending cards to a guy. He has no idea he's getting them. And I'm so excited for him.
I saw that tweet. You said somebody I don't follow doesn't follow me, something like that.
This dude chimes in, and he's like, accuses me of just wanting, wanting attention for doing the rack. It's not a true rack. You know, it would have been had you not called attention to yourself. Let's all give you a hobby hug. And then he starts railing on me about invading the guy's privacy, about how, you know, the dude doesn't know me, but now I've got his address. And I was like, dude, man, who shit on you today? Who hurt you? Point to the place where the man touched you. You know, this is, you know, why is it that, you know what I'm saying? I put a good-natured, positive, hey, if you're not doing this, you should try it. It's awesome. And his first gut reaction is let me come in and just be a dick. And you know what? I wanted to reply so bad. And so instead I just went up and I hit mute. And I'll never have to see one of his tweets again. And I'm better off for it. So, but anyway, that's my rant tonight. Just people choosing for no reason other than I want to be devil's advocate or I want to be a dick. And just to come on, and he didn't know me. He didn't follow me. I didn't follow him. He just saw that tweet and thought, oh, instead of seeing the positivity in that, let me take it to the most negative place I can take it. And that's
the
just
douche canoe, right?
Yeah, he's just a douche canoe. Yeah. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right.
Man, that's all I had. I saw we were struggling with some technical difficulties, so I thought I'd jump in and come to your rescue there for a minute and share that thought. So Merry Christmas to you, brother. Love you, man.
Man.
Thank you.
Broncos, right?
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna bring Boggs back on, see if he can get in here.
I'm out.
Let's add Boggs back in. Boggs, what's up, man? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, man. What's up?
All right. We are, well, you know, it's the Festivus show. So we're airing our 2020 hobby grievances. So it's your turn. Take over, see what's going on.
First I wanted to shout out my friend. He doesn't have he has a YouTube channel but doesn't do cards. We give each other Christmas gifts every year. Look at this puppy. This is brand new, fresh Vogs merchandise. He went to a custom website and made this for me. It's now my new logo.
Merry Christmas to you, man. That's sweet.
I know. It's like the greatest thing ever. What I hate, what I want to rant about, people who overstock. Like, if you share it, fine. But hoarders who just resell it for double the value or whatever, charge $50 more or whatever, can't stand those people.
So you're talking about retail people?
Yeah, I just hate people who pester. I haven't gone to the store in ages who pester the stalker.
Yeah, the vendor, people who stalk the vendor.
Dude, I feel so bad for those people every day. They're probably like, why do I have to come into work? Why do I have to come into work? All I am going to do is be abused.
Yeah.
It probably sucks.
stalking the vendor. One time I ever caught the vendor in line, like Walmart's real close to my house, so I go all the time and eat diapers or cat food or something like that. Just, run over. And the one time I ever ran into the vendor, there's already like 12 people in line. It was like a random Wednesday at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So that
crazy.
they got to have the phone numbers and stuff. And you see a bunch of other people on Twitter who openly say, yeah, I have my vendor's phone number. I know where they are. I know when they're stalking this.
You know what drives me more, man?
That's crazy. They like stalk these people and follow them around.
It's crazy. I was talking to a fellow YouTuber one day. He said he went to a store and there were two people and the vendor's like, you guys,
Jamie,
or they're like, you guys gotta like let me stock. You could grab some. They got some, and then they went outside and then came back in and got more. And I'm like, that's so low life BS. I can't stand.
See, I see the two sides on it where if, I say 99% of these people are just trying to make some extra money and, need to have, they have nothing else to do but go. But then you got that 1% of people who need to put food on their table, who need a roof over their house, who need to pay their mortgage. And
100%.
So I'm never going to hate on someone else because I don't know other people's, situations. But like Jamie said, assault by socks and sandals. These are the dudes and the women, the kids, whatever you are, because collectors of all, shapes and sizes and backgrounds. But it's the ones who are calling the vendor, who are reselling for this, reselling for that. And that's like all that they want to do. And I mean, the people who like do it on Amazon, who buy, put the work in and say, okay, this is these Lego sets and these are on clearance at Target or Walmart and stuff like that, are way different kind of people than, the sneaker crew, which I used to be a huge sneakerhead. I probably got 40 pairs of Jordans upstairs and it was all about reselling and making money. Yeah. But, those are like the people like who go on, tops and stuff and just with the bots. But then there are the people, like you said, who are stalking the vendors and make the vendors uncomfortable. But then you have the vendors too, who you see the backdoor deals on Twitter all the time, where people are taking pictures of the vendors in the back room at Walmart's or Meijer and stuff. Or, the vendors might be getting a cut of the money for giving them to other people. Like, hey, Vogs, I'm going to give you 20 blasters and hide them back in the toy aisle. You're going to give me $200 for it. So you're making like $400 and I'm making $200 off it. And then, Jamie says right here, his LCS has 4 times 5 the retail. I use about done with them. If I ever saw my dude from my LCS in Walmart clearing out the shelves, like he's getting so absolutely Twitter blasted because he should be getting these Prism boxes and these like Eloy was saying that he should be getting these hobby boxes for $200 and selling for $1,200. He's making $1,000 per hobby box. He needs to come steal retail from us to triple the price. Now I get it, like Card Collector 2, Ryan, he's on the other side of town for me. That dude buys retail from people. Like if you went out to the store and say you got Prism blasters for $20, he'd buy them from you for 40. So now he's making some money. You're making some money. So that kind of stuff I understand. But if I ever saw him like in Walmart, with the vendor's phone number, clearing out shelves and then taking it to his store, I got a problem with that. He's a business owner who's doing it the wrong way. Ryan's clearly doing it the right way because that dude's friggin' awesome. But I'm just using him as an example.
I can stay as long as you want me on here. I've got so much time on my hands.
Well, anything else you want to talk about, man?
No, I was thinking, you may call me crazy. I don't know how I thought of this. If you shave your beard, you look like JJ Watt.
JJ Watt. I'm not sure I know what JJ Watt looks like, so I think that's.
You don't know JJ Watt, the Texans?
Well, I know who he is, but I don't have his like picture fresh in my brain. I'm trying to look around for a card.
But I also want a public apology for your Cavs beating my Hornets tonight. No, I'm kidding.
That's right. We dominated.
That was a good game, though. That was a really good game.
All right, let's see what the comments say. Che says the LCS owner Mount Sterling freely admits he has a team of dudes who camp at every Walmart within a 100-mile radius. Nope, absolutely not.
That is so douchey.
That's right.
And then I was talking to someone. They said they harassed the stalker, and then they went back around the whole store and like peeked in and said, "Are you almost done? Are you almost done?" I'm like, you have nothing better in your life to do?
Yeah.
It's sad. It's up to you what we bring up. I can talk anything for real.
I got my list here. The eBay gripes I have. When people list stuff eBay one of ones, like that's not a real thing.
No.
They say, I got this Jerry Judy. It's 4 out of 10. He's number 4 at Alabama. So
That's
that's
not
the
eBay 1 of 1.
yeah. That's what they say. And then the
I saw a
PSA 10
funny
question
thing.
mark. And then when they put in other people's names, like, "Hi, I'm going to sell this, this Theo Megalodon card here, along with this, Mike Trout. That's a crap card, but I get to put Mike Trout in the comments too. Or do a simple search for like Lewis Robert, and a bunch of Lewis Roberts that aren't Lewis Robert come up. Or
it's terrible. You know what's
look for a John Elway auto. I looked for a John Elway auto today, and probably the 10 of the first 15 were non-autos because someone's going to put it's a 7 out of 10 eBay 1 of 1
It's
PSA
so
10
stupid.
question mark John Elway
clickbait.
non-auto, so you don't even get the card that you want when you're looking for stuff on eBay.
I saw the funniest crap ever. My friend posted on Instagram story. It was like an eBay commenter, and I think it was a joke, and you're gonna laugh. It said, "Can I buy these cards in exchange for a pack of Sierra Nevada beer?" I'm like, what the fuck?
Zach's is on his video he did last night. That's all of his, including this stuff. So I can't wait to watch Zach's video. Probably gonna have to get in that tomorrow because you know what? We gotta wrap some presents from Santa tonight. It's gonna be serious. And Shay says every card he lists on eBay is a 1 of 1 because it's the only ones he has of that. You know what? That's right. This is the only one I have of this. It's a Goldline 101. I'm gonna start posting Goldline 101s here. I got this green Jalen Hurts. It looks sweet in this black thing that I got from Eloy. Goldline 101. Joey Votto, Goldline 101.
Goldline has 0.
I got 2 of her. Sabrina, 2. No, this is a Claire.
Do you have any extras of those, or like a non-prism one? I'm actually looking for one.
For Sabrina, or just
WNBA?
WNBA?
I know she's pricey as hell.
No, these are my daughter's cards. I can't give you these, man. All the WNBA belongs to her because people have been sending it to her, and I've been
that's awesome, dude.
Buying them for her. So those are all her cards.
I got Cavs coming your way. I got Notre Dame. I got so much crap coming.
I got I accidentally sent Drake her winker. Whoops. He sent it back to me. He had it up on his auctions, and I was like, oh, sorry, because I sent him a bunch of cards for him to auction off.
You're like, oh my god! Imagine your daughter would be like, "Where's the green one?"
Like, nope.
What are you giving your daughter for Christmas?
I can't get into that, man. That's personal.
Plus, I'm getting the Devontae Graham Hornets jersey. So
this is a hobby Festivus show.
It is.
Roller skates and scooters have no place here.
Oh no.
Oh, Jamie wants to join. What's up, Jamie? Here, Voggs, I'm gonna kick you out for a minute and bring Jamie on, then I'll bring you back. All right?
Yeah, no worries, man. Just bring me back. Cool.
Jamie, let's bring you guys on. What's up, man? Can you hear us? You're here.
All right. Sorry about that. All right.
It is your turn for you and your kids to air your hobby grievances.
All right. Well, first and foremost, let's start with this. And as a dad of 3 boys, it is the retail. And I don't want to beat that dead horse any more than it needs to be. But
you need to beat it.
I used to be able to go in, buy, I don't know, blasters and cellos and gravity packs of whatever we wanted. And I think the last thing we've bought retail was Collegiate Chronicles over the summer. So we've been no luck finding any sort of retail since then. And as I mentioned, I'm all about supporting a small business, and our LCS, I've bought packs from them, but the last couple times going in, they're just packed with retail. And then I went in to look, and like a Score hobby pack was $40, and I think a Donruss 2020 just Donruss pack was like $15 or $18.
That's insanity.
It is, and it's like, all right, so my collecting habits have changed. It's all singles these days for me. There's nothing to rip. But because of last time getting one child on with the 101, so about 2 weeks ago, Panini sent us completely random. My wife's like, I don't know, what did you order from Panini? There's this FedEx box. I'm like, I'm in trouble.
What did I order? I don't
didn't
know.
do anything. Why is this here? And so we ripped a box of XR they sent us, and we ripped Illusions.
Yeah.
Illusions. So anyway, this is Quentin. He wanted to show what he pulled out of his one pack. So a little bit of positivity on the not getting retail, and Panini sending us a little something.
That's awesome. Cam Akers, rookie auto, 1 of 1. No way.
Yep. So he ripped that one. You want
God,
to tell him about it?
So Panini had sent us a box of Illusions and XR, and I was super happy when he opened the box of the FedEx box, and then I wanted to open these so bad because I haven't opened cards in forever. So I opened the first pack of XR and got the I saw that I knew that it was an RPA because it was a thick card in an XR box. And then I had my finger over the 101 thingy, and then I moved it, and Dad saw that it was a 1 of 1, and I got super excited about that. I just pulled a 1 of 1.
Then there was debate in the family for him. Does he keep this, since there was multiple, and his brother and I that were opening the cards. The 13-year-old is kind of tapped out of collecting, but the younger one was like, he doesn't have a 101. So the one that showed you the Mahomes 101 said, yeah, he probably needs one in his collection. So
I have another one, but it's Mark Walton 101.
This is my only 1 of 1 that I own.
that's a pretty sweet one, though.
That's Jerry Judy.
Yeah, and it's the actual Jerry Judy, not the JJ auto. I know
Not a
people don't
JJ.
like Leaf, but this is my only 1 of 1 that I own.
See, I've got a whole bunch of Leaf stuff from Lavishka because he signs all his Panini stuff LS, but his Leaf stuff's got the full auto. So it's a kind of a hard thing that.
I've got 3 different Leaf Judys, and they're all the Jerry Judy. I've got this one. I've got a 1 of 10, and I just bought Cooper a 4 out of 7. If you guys follow Hobby Smash at all, he's been buying cards of his birthday, and so I saw the Jerry Judy 4 of 7. My son's birthday is 4/7. Like, I got to get it. It's a Bronco. It's Jerry Judy, and it's his birthday. So I was talking with Josh earlier on Just Another Collector. I'm like, man, it's $50. Like, that's a lot of money. I'm going to set an offer for like 35. They counted at 40. I'm like, done. Yeah. Like, whatever. It's $40. My wife told me it was a Festivus present. Just do it. So what am I going to argue with her, tell me to buy my son a card? Like, okay, here's $50, whatever. So that's really awesome, Quentin. I'm really happy you got that card. And how cool is that Panini just sent you something,
It's pretty rare, I'd say.
I saw, I've had the most luck. My buddy Nick lives down in Florida. We've been getting retail on Target and Walmart.com more than I've ever seen in a store, like ever. I got my wife likes the playoff and the rookies and stars. We got 3 blasters of each just on the website. And Nick, he sends them to me all the time. And you follow Card Purchaser on Twitter. He posts all the time too when stuff goes on sale. Like, I'm never on usually in the morning. It's usually more in the evenings. So he'll DM me, oh yeah, Card Purchaser just put this on there, and see that it's there. I'm like, okay, sweet. I just got 3 blasters. It's $60, but still you're paying retail price, and it's on, Target.com. It's there, not instant, but like a week later it just comes. Yeah. So you guys might want to try that for a little more retail luck.
All right. So I'm not going to throw our USPS workers under the bus, but here's my hobby rant. Here's my hobby rant. Be patient.
Yes.
I can't. This is the thing that's driving me absolutely bonkers right now. And I'm so glad that at the beginning of the month, I basically killed all eBay selling, because I can't imagine all the returns I'd be getting right now. Y'all need to calm down. We're in the midst of a pandemic. Everyone's ordering stuff online. They're understaffed. The people that don't understand right now that the Postal Service is doing everything they can. They've had, been cut at the knees I don't know how many times. It'll get here when it gets here. And it stinks that I'm using PG language right now. It stinks that it is not getting there maybe when you wanted to for Christmas or whatever that was.
Absolutely.
But be patient and stop bugging sellers. Once it leaves the person who sent it and it's been scanned,
Right.
And the crazy part is some stuff's not getting scanned. And I get how frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
I sent a Carl Mecklenburg jersey to Carl Mecklenburg 5.5 weeks ago. It's in the ether. It's gone. I'm chalking this jersey up that I sent him to get autographed, and he did. He sent it back.
You were so excited for that. First thing you did that day.
He's immunocompromised, so he didn't go in to drop it off. So he didn't get the receipt with tracking on it. Sucks, but it is what it is. Like, y'all got to calm down about your $10 eBay card and just relax.
The one issue I have is, I'm cool with the slowdown. Like, I get it. They're probably 100 times busier this year than any other time during this year. It's the holidays. It's the pandemic. Everyone's shopping online instead of in stores. So they're sending more stuff. And a lot of people aren't getting together for Christmas and stuff. So they're sending more stuff. But like Liddy Card sent me those prisms. He lives in Dayton, like an hour and a half away. Cards went from Dayton to Westerville, my town, then from Westerville to Cincinnati, and from Cincinnati back to Westerville. So like that to me is incompetence. But I totally get it. If it's like Josh, or just another collector was on here. He's telling me about how he sent cards to his, I think it was his nephew in Wichita, Kansas. He gets scanned in at his local post office, then in Portland. And it's like 2 weeks later, it's in Wichita, Kansas, and it's supposed to go somewhere else. Like, why? And you see people who, they send a card or something that ends up in Hawaii or like on the other side of the state. Like, that's the kind of stuff.
Go to Hawaii from Georgia.
Yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that it's like, okay, what's going on here? How did this mistake? That's a mistake, which is, like you said, they're understaffed and overworked too. But it's like,
it's seasonal workers. So I used to manage a Best Buy store here, and every holiday season it was like, oh, we got to hire the seasonal folks.
Oh, I forgot about seasonal folks.
All the problems were usually out of the seasonal folks because they were never trained. So they're scanning departure scans when they should be arrival. This is what I imagine, is that the Postal Service has people that are just, they never switched,
I never even thought about
arrival from departure. We're tracking a package for Will, and it had 3 departure scans within 30 minutes. I'm like, how does it get scanned 3 times in 30 minutes going out? Isn't it out already? Isn't it in the out bucket? So I get it. Like, there's a bunch of stuff there. I got to believe that I'm, again, trying to be the positive person, that you get the seasonal folks in and they don't know which way's up. They just hit the trigger on the scan gun.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to put my thumb over. I don't see if I can do this. I got to show this picture, though. So, I can't really see it. But I had an eBay package, right? I don't know how in the world this happened. It gets delivered to my house at 12:11 p.m. I took the picture on my phone at 11:54 a.m. So, like, they scanned it in, and it wasn't even 12:11 yet. Like, how are you gonna scan this in? And then, so I'm talking to someone else about it. They're like, oh, well, they might have manually typed in the time or something, or they didn't reset it. I'm like, how does that slip through? I mean, it got delivered to my house like a half an hour later, but it's literally 11:54 in the morning, and the delivery time is 12:11. Like, did you say, okay, I'm gonna be at your house in 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna type in a time, and I'm gonna take it on my route and not scan it? Like, what? I mean, you could have delivered it to my neighbor or anything. I mean, it was that lock orange prism I showed earlier.
Yeah,
just that card. So it's $3 card, whatever. but how do you get it scanned at my house at a time that hasn't even happened yet? Like,
Well,
what is going on?
You got to remember, this is the Festivus thing. So somewhere Newman is just laughing at us right now.
glad you brought Newman up.
Oh, had to, man. Hey, thanks for having me on. I'm gonna get back into the shadows and watch a little bit more here and enjoy my 10 days off from having students in class. So,
oh, that's great, man. I got half day tomorrow and half day Friday. So my job's essential. We don't get days off.
Nope, you
We don't
don't.
get holidays. But my boss is super cool and lets us work half days. As long as someone else covers the shift. So like people who aren't working the next 2 days are coming in to help us out. So I can be home and read my kids, put my kids to bed, read them. The night before Christmas. And then Friday morning I could be home with the kids. So it's like a good community. We all help each other out. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So
All right, good
enjoy
stuff.
your time off, man. I'm real glad Panini sent that to you. Thanks for joining.
Take care of the fam.
Yep, absolutely. We're gonna talk one more. We'll bring Vogs back on. He's waiting here to get in. So
What's up, man? I'm back. Yeah.
So Jamie and I were talking about the USPS. You anything to say about them?
I actually, nothing crazy. But I'm just holding off from sending packages till mid-January.
Yeah, it's like Jamie was talking about. I literally stopped selling stuff on Twitter probably beginning of November for the same reason. Like everything's just so backed up. And then, you had only one sport in. Now it's football. Now basketball just started today. Baseball is what probably 85% of my cards are. So cards that I bought in like July, I bought a Soto and a Bellinger PSA 10 rookies, over $200. You can buy them for like $150 today. So like, why am I going to sell those? Or, anything that's sitting at PSA now is stuff that's going to be back for baseball season, basically, because that's when it's going to get back to me.
I have 3 Lucas at PSA, and I PC Luca. I have 3 PSA Lucas. If they all 10, which they should, I'm selling 2, keeping 1.
See, that's absolutely. And, next on the list, I know we already talked about it, is the flippers. And we've hit that enough. So I want to get back onto the hobby gatekeepers. Have you seen these people that literally – I almost kind of feel like I'm becoming one with this show because I'm getting like mad at other people who are telling other people what to do. So now I'm telling those people what not to do. But I hate those people. I could never be that guy.
The funny thing is it comes full circle.
It's how are you going to tell someone else how to hobby? Like, you know what? You collect what you want. You do what you want. And if I want to open a bunch of shitty draft picks prisms, I'm going to open it because that's what I like.
It's funny. I used to criticize my friend who I got into hobby. And now I'm like, you know what? What the hell am I doing? I was the one who brought him into the hobby. I can't judge him.
Yeah. We got Zach wanting to join. Let's bring Zach in. What's up, Zach?
Yo, what's up?
I haven't got to watch your rant yet. I was talking to you earlier about it. I got home from work. I couldn't find my wallet. I was flipping out. My wife found it. I'm like, all right, great. Let's jump on here. So, we have a lot of topics today. I got like 3 more on my list to get into, but it's been 48 minutes of Festivus fun. Well, what do you and your extraordinary beer have for us?
Oh, man. Well, that video was really, really, I kind of cursed a lot in it. It was late at night.
Yeah, I do too. I try not to because I know like Garrett sometimes watches with his kids or Jamie, but it happens, man. You get fired up and F-bombs just start flying. So
F-bombs start flying like crazy.
Oh, well, I have grievances about the whole retail thing about, people flipping the stuff for triple. But my other one is when you got to complain about who's somebody's PC.
Yeah, you know what? That's not even on my list, but that's a great topic. Collect what you want and who you want. You collect Mariota, right, Zach?
Yeah.
Mariota's fun.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I'm a Panther fan, but I love Mariota. I think that's a great PC.
Yeah, and
in the comments, he collects Laviska Shenault and Philip Lindsay. You collect what you like, man. That's
exactly. Panthers, Clemson, Yankees, UNC basketball.
Oh, I collect Penn State also, but Mariota's kind of like my main PC, but I collect all the other Titans too. But, it's one thing to, joke about stuff. joke about it. But once you start doing it repetitively and all the time,
It's no longer a joke.
it's no longer a joke, and I can't take it.
Oh yeah.
And I finally had enough, and I just was like, you know what? I'm going to do a ranting video.
There's
So-
one PC I can't stand is Notre Dame guys. Just kidding.
That's awesome.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Zach, I got plenty of this. KJ, man, I got a big old Penn State KJ Hamler duplicates. I can get some out to you if you want them.
Oh, sure. I'll take them. That's
I
fine.
started hitting his rainbow, the draft picks prisms of KJ and Jerry Judy.
Zach, it's funny.
I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I had this card. I got dupes now, so
I was flipping through my cards the other day, the Leaf draft, and speaking of Penn State, I was like, oh my God, is this a Chris Godwin Leaf draft rookie card? I flip it around, I'm like, oh, I forgot he went to Penn State. That's a good rookie.
And so is Allen Robinson, who plays for the Bears.
You got
he was at Penn State.
You know what's so funny? As much as I'm a Clemson fan, there's so many guys I loved at Penn State. Christian Hackenberg, Saquon Barkley, Miles Sanders, just
Kerry Collins. Penn State.
Kerry Collins. The OG.
And you know, for somebody who actually lived in PA, who's from PA, Kerry Collins, he's from like maybe 15, 20 minutes from where I live.
That's awesome. I'm a Panther fan, and I love
I heard so much stuff about Kerry Collins, that he was a drunk, that he was always trying to start fights.
I've never.
And I'm like, this is PA. You hear it from the taxi driver. I heard it from my taxi driver. He was best friends with him.
Really?
Do you remember Mark Killmeyer from?
I've heard that name.
Mark Killmeyer, Kajana Carter.
Kajana Carter, was a
yes.
Panther.
Yeah, they both went to
was
my
a
high
Bengal
school.
and a Panther.
5 years older than me. And Killmeyer played defensive line / linebacker at Penn State. Kajana Carter was the awesome running back.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Killmeyer was he was in a parking lot and walking between the car and in a parking garage, the car and the wall. Car somehow got into move in a drive, pinned him against the wall. He lost both of his legs. He's got two.
You know what? I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, he's a teacher now in my town and a basketball coach at my old high school. And him and Kajana both played there together. They were state runners up that year, 1995. And
Nice.
Yeah, that's a story that I got into Penn State for college. I really wish I would have went. I ended up going to Toledo. I had a baseball scholarship to go play at a school down in St. Augustine, Florida. Blew out my knee. Shit didn't happen. Got all depressed. My roommate went to Toledo. I was like, all right, I'm going to Toledo too.
Mudheads.
Always wish I would have went to Penn State though. I could have played ball.
I had a scholarship for football to go to Penn State. But
Really?
of course, I messed it up. I threatened to kill a kid in school. So
whoa.
A little.
Maybe we would have seen Zach Johnson, NFL star cards.
No. By the rate my body has broken down, I wouldn't have lasted.
Hey, how about
Zach? Let's get back on topic of you want to talk about the flippers or your PC you were getting mad about? We kind of jumped off topic there.
So I can't stand flippers. I am on SSI. I'm disabled. All I could rip was retail. I've ripped maybe 2 boxes from retail this year. A hanger box of Donruss that I just happened to walk into Target, and there were 2 guys standing in the card aisle waiting, and they didn't notice the 2020 Donruss, so I quick snatched it. I was like, you know what? I'm snatching it. I don't care. And then I think it was a blaster box of something. I think it was baseball. But even baseball is getting taken out.
Yeah. It's even the stuff they can't flip, like Update, Playoff, Absolute. I go to the store, all you can find is Gallery and Wrestling. Like,
I
haven't been able to find nothing in my area.
All I found recently is hockey. Like, I don't hate hockey. I just don't collect it.
Oh, that's what I also bought. I also bought some hockey cards just for something to rip.
Oh, why not? Yeah.
I went
to Walgreens the other day, or maybe a month ago, and I just bought I think it's Update with Bryce Harper on the cover. Just
Yeah.
2 hanger boxes. Walgreens actually has a bunch of fun stuff. Like, you know what's so funny? Speaking of PCs that people hate, I just for some reason have the fun of ripping Fairfield. You never know what you're going to find
I
in the
used to
Fairfield
buy
box.
them all the time.
You never know what
I
you're going to
love
find.
those things.
I pulled, I think, from a Fairfield box, I'm pretty sure, like it was like a Prism Miles Bridges rookie card, and it was a shock. It was one of those shock parallels. I'm like, dude, stop ripping on Fairfield. You never, sure, you may get the duplicate guy, but different cards of him. But dude, it's fun for kids and anybody if you want to make binders. I love Fairfield.
And just for something for me, my kids to rip this year, I bought a box of llamas off of Rippin' Gypsy.
Why
A
not?
box of what?
Of llamas.
Llamas?
Yeah, Topps came out with fuzzy llamas.
I've never seen that. That's funny.
I'll have to show you my little evil one.
Your little evil one.
Yeah. You're talking
Yeah,
about
if you look,
PC cards. How about my Duke guys, the Trey Jones?
You know,
Anybody
I have
else
a
in the
Trey
world
Jones
wants these
auto
cards
coming
like
in
me?
soon.
Like, no.
Let me see that. Oh my god, that is hilarious. That's the coolest thing ever.
That's super cool, Zach.
yeah, and
Jay wants to jump back in too.
all right.
What's up, Jay? You got four
All
of
right.
us on.
Thing ever.
I've held my tongue long enough. I've got another rant.
Yeah, and
Jay wants to jump back in too.
all right.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
so
What's up, Jay?
couple nights ago, we do.
I've held my tongue long enough.
I've got another rant. Hold on, I got to mute.
All right.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
all right. So a couple nights ago, you and I do our hobby happy hour.
Mhm.
Mr. Boggs jumps on there and starts talking about Devontae Graham. Devontae Graham going to have a great year. So I take him to heart tonight in the first big slate of DFS DraftKings. I go 75% owned on Devontae Graham. I entered 20 entries, Boggs. And
He did not
15 of
play
those,
well.
I had Devontae Graham in there based on your suggestion. And he comes out with 10 points, man. 10 points.
Hey, he'll make it up in the next few games. I'm
Well,
calling
it doesn't
it.
help me tonight. It doesn't help me tonight.
I know.
So,
Hey, I wasn't expecting Rozier to have a good night.
oh my gosh, yeah, he had a great night. But I also wanted to
Hayward
say-
had a good night.
Yeah.
Hayward had an
He-
amazing
he
night.
He did, and that was
You see Jaw?
John was 44 and 9. But Chris, I came on here to see angry Chris. I came on here to see ranting Chris. I know you got 3 or 4 more topics to get to. I want to see some anger. I want to see some steam coming out of you.
Show me that mean face. Show me the anger.
So what are the next topics you got, Chris?
Let's do this.
Yeah, I'll join in.
Jay, I'm going to talk about your favorite topic right now. The one-hit wonders. And your favorite player in the world, Randy Arrizarena.
Hey,
Or what about THT? I'm not even sure who this is. Talon?
Taylor
Horton-
Horton Tucker. I don't
Yeah.
think he's
So-
going to show
So
up.
one guy, wait, hold on. One guy is going to have an awesome postseason. And you know who did really good today? RJ Barrett. Is
He had a
everybody go out
great
and buy
night.
RJ Barrett cards tonight?
RJ
You know
Barrett
what?
did
You
really
should have
good.
been buying
this year.
RJ Barrett last year because he was fucking awesome at Duke, and he was overshadowed by a guy named Zion Williamson. Hey, I got Zion on my
I
team.
think
so
I
you
may
know
have an
who
RJ
don't
Barrett
care
card.
about?
Speaking of this,
We don't care about RJ Barrett because we care about Zion Williamson. So RJ is like, hey, I'm only the number 3 pick of the draft. I'm playing in New York. I'm a rookie. I'm only like 19 years old. But you guys want to talk about John Morant. You want to talk about Zion Williamson. Not like you weren't the second best player on a very good Duke team who lost to Michigan State in the Elite 8, who went on to, be really great. But then you had you had RJ, you had Cam, and you had Zion on the same Duke team. Then RJ gets picked number 3 overall. Like, you should know that he's going to be good. You should already know it. I did my hair fancy and wore a sweater. Yeah, man, I got all dolled up. My Broncos.
Shay,
on.
how are your Wildcats playing tonight? Your Kentucky guys in the
I'm a
NBA.
Kentucky. You can ask Chris. Ask Chris. I'm not just saying this. I'm a Kentucky football fan, which is, I know people have they're hard. It's hard for people to believe, but I'm not a huge UK basketball fan. Haven't been since Calipari came. It's
You know
hard
what's
to
so
be
funny? I was
You're
at a
still mad
Hornets
about
game. I'm
1992.
walking
I know.
around.
I know.
I meet Rex Chapman.
Now I'm a Rex fan because that's my childhood. I was in middle school when Rex was at UK. But it's hard to really get emotionally invested. Like this year's team, there has not been a player see the floor this year that saw the floor last year. We have not seen one single player on the team this year that we saw last year. So I don't follow the basketball team that much. Ironically, I follow them more once they get to the NBA because they're steady at that point. They're on the same team year after year. I'm not a huge UK basketball fan. I live and die with the football team, but the basketball team is absolutely horrendous right now, and I don't want to talk about it. Okay, Vox? I just don't want to talk.
I don't want to talk about it. Stop.
I want to talk about
Stop.
But hey, Chris, Cam had a good night. Cam Reddish had a good night tonight too, man. He played well. RJ and Cam, I think.
Zion had a double-double.
He had a double-double, 15 and 10. Which is his expectations are so high that's not good enough to meet what.
I just feel like Brandon Ingram's the leading scorer on that team.
Duke. Sorry, the whole New Orleans Pelicans. There's New Orleans Dukes. Not even the Blue Devils. They're the New Orleans Dukes.
That's why I called the Oakland Raiders the Oakland Clemson Tigers.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I think everybody needs to watch out for Bull.
Hey, he might. He's been getting hype. It's like Chris was saying, with the game talking about the Talon Horton Tucker. It's hard to say. Bull's been getting that hype all summer.
You know who dominated?
He has.
Who's going to be really great? Taco Fall. You know who dominated Zion Williamson? Taco Fall. Anybody else watch that game when he was at Duke?
Yeah.
What was it, UCF, was it? When Duke
that was awesome.
In the Sweet 16 to UCF on the last play of the game, RJ Barrett hits the shot, but he dominated Zion the entire game. Like they should have lost. Like UCF deserved to win that game. Bison Taco Fall. One hit wonder, Taco Fall. One hit wonder, Bull. Hey, wait,
Lonnie Walker the fourth is another one.
Anybody seen Steph Curry's hair?
Oh, I don't like
the
it.
cornrows?
The fuck, Steph Curry.
I hate it.
Like, you shouldn't be allowed on a golf course.
No, I hate it.
No.
I didn't see his hair.
He's got to fade into like 3 swirly cornrows. Like,
Does he have a mohawk?
Whoa!
Oh, take the hair off. I like the hair, Zach.
I got a full-blown mohawk going all the way down.
Sweet.
I want to see a guy in the NBA with a mohawk and see if he gets in trouble for stabbing someone in the eye.
Birdman actually had one.
Forgot about that. God. He did.
So did Lynn Sanity.
Yeah. He did. I remember in Charlotte being a Hornets fan, he had it, and it was like he looked like a Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Z character.
There's another guy in the pro basketball that I think is going to be good once he starts playing more. Lonnie Walker the fourth.
I can see him playing well. You know who's really weird and under
And you know
the
what's
radar?
weird about that? He's from where I live. Lonnie Walker is. He's from Reading. And his foundation just gave 350 coats out to people in this area.
That's really awesome, Zach.
So I have no problems with him. As long as you use your celebrity for good, go for it.
You know who's funny? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. You know what's funny, and it seems like, they just picked him up from the street is, and I think of White Man Can't Jump is Alex Caruso.
Dude, Alex Caruso is what do they call it?
Y'all get muted.
Athletic.
Everybody's getting muted. You're getting muted. You're getting muted. So we are off the rant topic, and we are no longer Festivus here. We are hobby happy hour in here. So I'm going to kick all you guys out except Garrett because he just jumped on, and we're going to get back to the Festivus, and I'm not getting my shit hijacked by you fools. This is Festivus. I'm airing my grievances. I'm grieving on you guys for hijacking my show. I hope you know I'm just kidding, but I am going to kick you out for a little bit and let Garrett talk because he's been on here for a while. Yep. So we'll get you guys back in a little bit, all right? But thanks for coming on. All right, Garrett, it is your time. I've been hijacked long enough. Shay wants to see that vein bulging right about here, but in my head, it's more about right here. I got like a little Harry Potter thing going on. So we're an hour and 4 minutes in. I got 2 more things on my list here. So it's your turn. 2020. Air the grievances. Oh, there's my brother. He's jumping on.
What bothers me? Okay, let's see. I have a kid that, PC is the most expensive player in the hobby. So, yeah, tag me in your $5 cards. Tag me in your $10 cards. Don't tag me in your 30,000 goddamn dollar cards. I have a 11-year-old now. He's not buying a $30,000 card.
And what you got to rant about is the people who think you're a scammer who doesn't know Parker. Oh, how's a 10-year-old kid gonna buy a Mahomes PSA 10? Well, he's gonna work his ass off, buy and sell some cards, find some nice people in the hobby who are gonna give him a deal and do it. Oh no, we're not gonna send this kid Mahomes. We're not gonna send. He just wants to do his dad just doing this. His dad just doing that. Like, no, he's a kid. I'm really lucky that my kid likes Jesse Winker. This is what she wants. You know how many Jesse Winkers people just send us? Because who can like Jesse Winker? Claire. That's the whole list. That's it.
The Mahomes lot that made the rounds on the news here about a month ago or whatever, that's listed for $7.5 million. I only got tagged 10 or 12 times on that lot if I was interested in it.
I wasn't listening. I was typing stuff in the comments here. What? There. Rant on me, Garrett. I wasn't listening to you.
I said Mahomes lot that was for sale for $7.5 million. Yeah, I only got tagged 10 or 12 times on that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Or you get the people sliding into the DMs like, hey, man, you want to buy this this card for $50? Like, it's a Jesse Winker for my daughter. Like, no. And I've said it many times on the Rant Show. People call me a bad dad because I won't buy my kid a $50 fucking Jesse Winker. You know what I'd rather do? I'd rather buy my daughter a share of what's a $50 stock? Like, there's nothing's for $50 anymore. But case in point, I'd rather buy her like the Vanguard stock than have like 20 Winkers sitting around. Because you know what? That VU's going to make her some money. And in the long run, going to bring it up a little bit. Or she can have this. Like, yeah, this makes her happy. Oh my God, I got a green Jesse Winker. 5 minutes later, what can we play with? Barbies are over here. That's awesome. Let's go play Legos. Like, she likes it, but she's going to be 5. Like, she doesn't like it that much. She going to like a car when she's 16 a whole lot more,
I heard somebody say it earlier about the stalker in the store. That's how I have with one. And I had to be careful because I know I'm treading on thin water here at this. Because I've been tracking those cards for his rainbow, and I got an idea of where his snakeskin's at. And the guy that I talked to that's got it, he's like, oh, by the way, I pulled a Mahomes 101. Would he be interested in it? I'm like, I don't know. He goes, here's the eBay auction for me. It's $30,000 goddamn dollars. Like, nope.
That's just your Nissan Pathfinder you bought today, or a Mahomes. Like, well, what are you going to do? Buy your wife a new car or buy your kid a Mahomes? Come on now.
We were talking about that on the way home. I was like, do you realize if he continues the trend he's on, if he ever finished this, I said, he gets to be like 30, 40 years old. Hey, I want to go buy a house here. Just sell this.
That's just insanity. Because, it's going to get to that point where you're going to. Like, someone's gonna have a card. Like my brother Kevin's watching. My brother Brian's got the Jordan Fleer rookie. And he's like afraid to send it in to PSA because you're gonna lose it. What's gonna go on? So we're gonna get down to card collector too. And I'm not gonna send it in. I'm gonna have Ryan send it in. But it's like he's gonna have to pay $4,000. I mean, this card is beautiful. Like, it could 8, 9, or 10. Like, it has been in a one touch since the day he got it in like 1989. Because I know he traded like a Ronnie Lott and a Jerry Rice and a Jim McMahon or something for it. I can't remember, but he literally has the Jordan Fleer, like the legit one, and he brings that back, and it's a good grade. Yeah, he could sell it and pay for his kid's college. Like, that's incredible for a piece of cardboard that's been sitting in your safety deposit box for 30 years.
I was literally telling the wife driving home today, I was like, you know how pathetic it is that we're grown men arguing over pieces of cardboard with pictures on them?
Pictures of other men who are doing things that we wish we could do, right?
Right.
I really wish that this was me, that I was throwing the ball to Jerry Jeudy and I had on this beautiful colors and I got to look like this on a card. My cards, I have to pay Topps to make me cards. Tops doesn't pay me to make cards. So,
Right.
I pay Tops and we make like our kids cards. Like you made those Parker Pack cards, right? You do that on Tops?
Yep. No. Those were done through who's the kid that's out in
I did them first and you didn't like them.
Who's the kid that's out in California? It's got his wash business.
Oh, I can't think of his name right now, but I know you're talking about the power washer guy.
Zach Sports Cards or whoever.
Yeah, him.
He's the one that custom made them.
Oh, I got Vogs. Good night, man. Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining. Sorry I had to kick you out, but we were getting back to hobby happy hour, not Festivus. So we had to take control because that's what I do.
I think the other thing that bothers me, and a lot of people have hit on it, is just where's my package? Where's my package? I am really thankful. The last Parker pack that we shipped for Christmas, it showed up today in Canada. International shipping is a pain.
Yeah. Only time I've ever shipped international is eBay, and it was like where you send it to the hub in Kentucky and then they take care of it. So my brother made a comment. My other brother, Kevin is my brother in there. My brother Brian traded a Marino and a Montana rookie and 5 other no names for a Jordan when they were 11. He was there. I don't remember being there, but they traded all the time back then. Imagine if you were the guy who gave up the Jordan. He got a Marino and a Montana rookie back and 5 dudes you never heard of. Like at the time, it's probably even. Like trading Mahomes right now. Your Parker probably could have traded a bunch of shit. He got a couple of Mahomes rookies. Now all of a sudden he's buying himself a car at 16 because he's got like 6 Mahomes rookies. When Parker's 16, is he gonna have a bunch of cardboard or is he gonna have a Hemi? Like, what was he gonna do?
I don't have a clue, and that's what stresses me out.
And it's crazy though too, because I know you're the dad where that's Parker's card. Like Vogs earlier was asking about these. These are absolutely Claire's cards. Like I cannot get rid of them. She owns them, not me. Like you want Sabrina, you can pay my daughter like $40 or whatever she's willing. She'll probably take like a pack of fruit snacks and 50 cents or something, but dad's got to step in there and say no. But these are absolutely her cards. The Winkers, those are all her cards. She's got a printing plate. She's got like 40 autos. She got all these WNBA cards. I mean, silver Diana Taurasi, that's her.
Yeah.
Like, I can't sell her stuff.
I've created a monster with him. He'll come home and he goes through he was the CEA patch card that you got. He comes home and he's like, "Do you know what that card's worth?" I looked it up and like the comps on are like $8 a piece. He starts going through every card and comping them out, and he's like, "Do you know what I have?" And I'm like, "I've created a monster."
So, am I a hobby gamer, Garrett?
I blame you.
You blame me. You should blame me. I'm corrupting your kid. If you guys come out here in May or June, I'm taking him down to Card Collector 2. We're going to Triple Play. Che might take you down to that Kentucky's Cards if you guys come up through that way, because I'm not really sure how to get from Kansas to here. Never driven it before, but if you might come up 70, you go through Indiana, not Kentucky, but see,
70 to at least St. Louis. I know that much.
70 goes right through. 70 goes right through Columbus, so you would take 70 all the way here.
All right.
We were talking earlier about the hobby gatekeepers, and I'm pretty sure you know who I've been talking about this whole night.
Oh God,
where people who want to tell other people how to collect and what to do, but isn't that what I'm doing right now? Aren't I telling you not to be an asshole? Am I
always an asshole?
Not to be an asshole? Not you, but you.
I'm always an asshole. Ask my wife. That's what she told me at the car dealership this week.
Okay, but you got her $1,500 off in a car with 15,000 less miles, right? It pays off. Hey, nice guys finish last, man. Green Day wrote a whole song about it.
You're still an asshole.
I'm still an asshole, she says.
Hey, whatever, man. Are you a gatekeeper then? Because, I'm the key master. I watch Ghostbusters. I'm opening the doors to everybody. You can take your coin and you can make your $2,000 and you can go have a good time because that's you. I'm going to give away my koozies with good people doing good things. Today, my buddy Brant, the real Envy or something like that.
Yep.
He just posted a picture. He's watching the Sixers game with a Goldline koozie. Just another collector. He's he's doing his work and he's got his Pepsi in a koozie. Garrett, how many times did you send me pictures of the koozie or Liddy cards? Him and his wife went to Florida and all week long he's got his koozie and taking different pictures. Jamie's drinking out of his koozie on the show tonight. That's cool stuff. But I bought that and I sent it to you for free. I didn't charge $10 and give out to 200 people and tell you, hey, use my coin to give me free marketing, and I'm gonna charge you for it because you're cool. Because I like you, Garrett. I like you so much. I'm gonna charge you $10 for my shit. And now I'm gonna tell everybody that I like you. So
I'd be in deep trouble if I got charged for every one of your damn koozies I got floating around.
you owe me thousands, man. You got like 20 of them over there. But you know what? I have different fonts, different shipments, different wording. You got to have all of them.
Yep.
But it is
I'll end on a little positive note that it's been a fun journey since I've entered the hobby with Parker this year. And I'm definitely excited to see what comes from it. I'm excited for the Caples to open up their gift from me, and hopefully excited to come up to the Ohio area next year.
So should we open it tomorrow or wait till Christmas? Does it matter?
You can do as you want.
I think we should open it now.
The wife says now.
Well, the kids aren't up. Is it to us or is it to the kids too?
Both, all.
Well, see, they're not awake. You know, dude, you got kids. Imagine if you open your present without your kids there.
There's 2 with Parker's name on the table. I'm getting ready to rip.
No, you are not.
See, exactly. You listen to your wife, man. You want to still be married and be a dad? You want to drive that Hemi still? You listen to her. I'm not opening that till the kids are here. He says, what's your take on Vegas Dave's $2 million Derek Carr collection? Being a Chiefs fan, what do you think about a $2 million Derek Carr collection?
It's a $2 million fire starter.
That's right. That's wood kindling for your backyard. Now that Zach's best friend, Marcus Mariota, starting out there, it's like the dude, you know, people hate on Gary Vee because I really think he's a cool dude. He's collecting. He's doing what anybody else would do. But then you get the other people who are buying up a ton of slabs, and they're just like cook groups, and then they're buying up a bunch and raising the prices and telling you to buy them, and they're selling all their prices. Now you're stuck with a $30 piece of shit. Yep. It's like Vegas Dave. He's got $2 million Derek Carr collect. He probably has $2 million to waste. That's probably like $200 to me. I got a $200 Jerry Judy right here. Like, it's crazy, man. The stuff that people spend. Yeah, Mariota's. Zach, I sent you a Mariota Prism Auto. I think it was a rookie card. I'm not even sure, but I'd rather you have it than me because that's going in your collection. It's going to a Mariota collector, someone who's going to enjoy it, or I'm going to sell it for like $15. Would I rather have $15 or make you happy? Like that's it.
I got to find something to feed Santa probably, tomorrow night or something. I might tear up a bunch of Drew Lock cards and see if he'll eat that instead.
Well, if you have any that look like this, send them to me. I got glue. I got a whole bunch of glue in this house. I got pink sparkly glue. I've got regular glue. I got Elmer's. I got glue sticks. I've got all kinds of stuff. So
they're all coming your way.
I know. I got a small flat rate box sitting over there still with all my Broncos cards in it from you. So, but one thing I got to get back to, as we're getting off topic again, is the gatekeeper thing, man. Like, I started thinking about this after last time. Like, all I do on this show is talk about what other people are doing in the hobby. But that's kind of like my thing on here. I get on here and I rant about stuff, but it's like I care, but I don't. Like, I care enough to talk about it because I want to like warn people, hey, don't be a dick. It's not hard to be, or like Chase said, riding the douche canoe. Like I talked about. I don't know if you were here or not when I was talking about Tyler. Like, he posted a picture of him with this hobby thing, but no one knows that he sold it to me, that he was giving me some, that he gave to someone else, that he sold to someone else. That I don't even know if he opened any of the cards, but I know he didn't make like $500 off of it. I'm pretty sure he opened some and sold the rest like his buddies for what it cost him, because that I'm not finding any, you're not finding any. Jamie's not finding any, Zach's not finding any. But there's these people who are buying stuff. We have no idea what they're doing with it. Yeah, we want to get super mad. It's jealousy. I absolutely wish I could go in there and buy 10 blasters and 10 cellos from Target. I'm not going to piss in his Cheerios. I'll be super happy about it. Like, dude, that's my boy right there. I'm so happy for you. Rip that shit. If you got any locks, I'll buy them from you. And it's going to be sweet. Just take my money. Just have it.
I got to show you something here.
And it's just unbelievable how many people get hey. Yeah, Vogs, we can I'm on Mondays for the hobby happy hour, bro.
So you're talking about your boy Liddy?
Yeah.
Where's my damn camera?
Max.
Uh-oh. Look at that.
Yep.
He's a good dude, and everyone's just ragging on him because he posted a picture. Like,
Yep.
unbelievable. And then you get the people who just want to talk in circles the entire time. Where tell you don't post about politics. Then what do? They post about politics. Or they want to talk about this, and then they tell you not to talk about this. Then they're talking about that.
Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and for $10 a month, I'll tell you what sports cards to buy.
Oh, speaking of this dude, the Zoom dude. My goodness. So I posted something on there, and I was like, hey, you know what? You should buy Luka. You should buy LeBron. You should buy Mike Trout. You should buy Trae Young. And someone was like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to pay you to tell me that shit. Like, dude, right over your head. Did you see this other guy? like 10 out of 12 comments were like funny and like understanding it's a joke. One dude's like, oh, what the hell am I going to pay you for telling me the obvious? Like, that's the point. Like, why would you pay me for this? Like,
Yep.
did you read the comments? Like, do you have any idea what we're talking about? So people just jump in your comments, like Chase said, just to ride the douche canoe. Like, they're just gonna do that just to be a jerk. Like, why are you gonna ruin someone's day? You know, Old Town Cards, he was posting last week, JB, about how he had a John Morant and someone said, should I grade this? He's like, no, don't grade it. It's terrible. Just ripping on him for it. And he goes and grades it. It's a PSA 10. So someone else did it and like, hey, what should I get this card graded? Like, first off, how are you going to tell if a card should be graded on an internet picture? Like, you should have out your little microphone or microscope glass, and be looking at all the corners, see if there's any dimples or anything. And if you think it's good, it costs you what, like $12? Hey, this card's off center. I'll tell you right now, I'm not sending this into grading. But it's like the John Morants, they're all off center a little bit. So you're not going to be everyone a 9 because it's off center. They're all based on the same card. You don't compare Ja to like Zion to like Luka because they're all made different. So Ja's a little bit off center. These are the best Ja's. That's the best one he's got. And people just want to you have it. Ryan's trying to jump on. I saw you jump in, Ryan, but then it went away real quick before I get you in. But it's like someone just wants to get on there just to piss in your Wheaties every day. Like, why? Like, what's the point? Like, I'm the most positive person on Twitter. I just love interacting with people, having a good time. I come on here every other week just to have a good time. Like, I think this is kind of funny. If you guys didn't, why would you be watching? So obviously you guys are enjoying it too. And if you didn't like it, like, this isn't me. This isn't who I am. This is just a good time. Like, what? And if you're on here, you're my dudes that I talk to all the time. You get it. If you're watching later, you might not know me. Watch our Sunday show. That's Dad Chris having a good time with his kid. Monday's Hobby Happy Hour. Tuesdays, a rant night. We get stupid, man.
Well, don't worry. I'm going to become the stalker next year when Upper Deck releases their golf. I might have to sell a Nissan Pathfinder to fund all my golf purchases.
You're going to be selling a Patrick Mahomes. Or, you know what? Maybe Jamie can just sell his kids 101 there. I mean, I'm sure both of his kids would be super happy if they just went and sold his 101s.
Right.
The real question is, Jamie, do you have a 101? That's something I didn't ask. You said your oldest wasn't into it.
I don't even have one. Parker's got
I've
one.
never pulled one. I bought this from Zach Cunningham, who lives really close to me too. If you guys know Zach, he gave me a super deal. It's Leaf Super Prismatic Gold Judy 101, but I wanted it. He was willing to sell it. We came to a deal. So this is literally the only 101 that I have. I think the closest I've ever pulled is a Jerry Judy, like 6 out of 10. And Becky pulled it because I don't pull anything good. She does. So there's Ryan. You cool if I bring Ryan in, Garrett?
Yep, go for it.
What's up, man?
What's up, guys? Can you hear me all right?
Ryan?
Yeah. So you know what we're doing tonight, bro? It is the Festivus for the rest of us, and we are currently airing our grievances. And I know, because I've talked to you, that you got some grievances. And, you know, a badass beard is not a grievance. It is really awesome. But, you know, Zach's got you in the beard category, but you clearly have me, so.
Yeah, dude, this is by accident. I forgot to shave for like a month, and then my wife was like, "Oh, this kind of
a month, dude. This is a month."
Kind of kept it. It's more of like a neck beard, you know, with the side.
So you're basically you're Kyle Orton then. You guys remember Kyle Orton and his neck beard? He just grew down here. I saw him at a Broncos game once. Like, yo, neck beard.
You need to comb it forward, so I kind of get like the Dallas Keuchel kind of.
Yeah, see, I gotta comb mine down right here. I got a little growing this way action. Get some oils in there, some balm. I got the beaver hair comb.
Yeah. So grievances. The hobby gatekeeper thing kills me. And you know who I'm talking about. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. You know what? Along the lines of the peeing in the Cheerios or the Wheaties thing, man, just let people do their own thing. Who gives a shit, right? Like, if you don't like what I'm doing, don't follow me. If I don't like what you're doing, I'm not going to follow back or like what you're doing. Care less. I don't care. Like, it's me and Mason just collecting some cards. There's very few things that we collect. It's the Seeger Bros. It's Charlie Blackman.
You say Charlie Blackman. That's the one he saved up for.
Yeah, man. He took right after Parker and sold a bunch of team lots and made some money and bought that card. That's his pride and joy, dude. It's sitting on his shelf right next to the Parker pack card. Like, it's up there, man. That's his favorite one. That's the one that's on display. So, like, it is what it is. Like, that's what we do. And there's like a handful of things that we collect and we follow along and we like what we can and we send a few racks here and there and yeah, man. Like I said, it's been a blessing being able to get into the hobby with him to do those sorts of things, meet you guys, and he follows along, at a distance while I'm scrolling on Twitter and whatnot. But yeah, man, I can't. Those people that tell you can't do this and you can't do that is just go find
Give
something.
the shit sandwich.
Yeah,
Like this.
exactly right. I can't. It is what it is. But Mason doesn't get to see any of that, which is thankful. He just thinks everybody is amazing. So it's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is I know Jimmy's girl Aspen likes collecting and stuff. She got so much hate for being a little girl that it really made me like kind of afraid for Claire to join and made me so apprehensive about posting stuff of her and pictures of her liking stuff. Like, I'd send you guys DMs and stuff because I trust you. You're friends of mine. I've never met you, but you guys are friends. We talk at least once a week and chat. I know your kids' names, my kids' names. Like, it's cool like that. Like, I sent your kid a Blackman. I had no idea who you were back then. That's what started an online friendship. But now it's like, okay, we got this little Sunday show and we post pictures and stuff. Anybody made any comment, I know like all of Twitter had Jimmy's back with Aspen, like just roasted other people who made, some comments. And that's just how it would be. And for kids and stuff, how many times as the Garrett army come to Parker's defense when people called you out for Mahomes treason or whatever you want to call it, for Garrett's stealing money from blaming it on his kid, leave some for the kids don't do anything, kids don't collect Mahomes, kids don't, you know what, my kid, she only collects Honus Wagner's, so only Luca PSA 10s, so see, I'm like, who else collects Seeger kids and Charlie Blackman? Like, nobody. Who else collects Jesse Winker? So
Exactly.
And, like Eloy and K-Dub collect Cooper Cup because he's from their town. Like, we collect him because my son's name's Cooper. But that's like, it's it. So these are like easy guys to find, where Garrett's after the Holy Grail. So
you hit on a good one with just, even the young girls that are coming into the hobby that you've seen floating around, there's some Braves cards that have been sent off. I know that probably some people are aware of, and, just seeing those videos, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, she's great too.
Yeah, my 7-year-old daughter is starting to collect because of Mason, and her favorite player is Robbie Cano, and so even though he's probably getting a lot of shit for cheating, people are sending a few cards here and there, but that's her guy, and so yeah, I don't want to see the same sort of stuff that happened to Aspen and other folks happen to her. So I keep her at a distance and on the down low until maybe she gets a little bit older. But it's still fun. She still likes to rip backs with them and whatnot and sort through stuff. So it's fun.
That's the good stuff. My wife, she doesn't care what I do after the card. She just wants to open them.
Yeah.
We always do like box breaks. We'll get like, a blaster box got 7 packs in it. I get 3, she gets 3. Whoever's the best card gets the last pack. Yeah. Stuff like that, and she wins every single time because, you saw we had our video last week. Claire's pulling out these WNBA players. She's going because her fingers were just so hot. Because that's what my wife does. She's staying in the other room, cleaned up and wrapping Christmas presents, laughing at me. I can hear her watching us from the other room, just laughing at you. And you're like, you guys know who I'm fucking talking about, the hobby gatekeepers. Like, she's just right there laughing at us. Hey, honey, how's it going? So you guys got more to chat about? I got one more thing, and we're gonna jump off. It's been an hour and a half, dude. It's almost 1 a.m. my time. We got to go wrap presents, so I got like 5 minutes left.
Yeah, so I gotta go build. We got NBA Jam, the arcade. I gotta go build that for the kids.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got it at Costco. It was a sale. So
If anybody wants to come help me put a scooter and a Hot Wheel set together,
Nah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
1,000 pieces ought to be fun.
All right, well, I'm gonna kick both you guys out. Then, if you got nothing else, get on my one more topic here. Then I'm jumping off too. She's calling me to come wrap presents. So,
okay.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Peace out.
All right, so we're gonna chat one more topic, and it is I'm gonna end on the hobby gatekeepers because I just can't get this out of my head. I'm like, I'm so mad about it right now. I really hope I don't ever fall into that category where I tried not to ever tell anybody else what to do. If you want to go clear out a retail shelf, do it, but don't expect like people to be happy about it. It's just not going to happen. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You're either a douche or a turd sandwich. We all saw the South Park episode where they just bang heads, and at the end of the day, you're still a douche or you're a turd sandwich. And I've said it before, you cannot win. I talked to Tyler about this right after his post. You can't win posting hits. Someone's always going to be mad. Like the JB thing where he posted a Ja Morant 10, hate all day. Like, why? JB, awesome. Really glad you got that PSA 10 Ja. I'm super jealous. I wish it was me, but good for you. Like, great. But all these people are going to hate on him. Like Tyler, he go buys this stuff and he just gets hated on. Like, whatever, man. What would you do with your time and stuff? If you're like stalking people, that's kind of weird. It's kind of really weird to like stalk people. But people are making so much money. Like Panini's just printing money at this point. Like they're still coming out with 1920 basketball and 2021's already started. They're just printing free money at this point. You can't find retail. Peace, Zach. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas, Zach. But like retail, man, you can't even find update in the store. No one's flipping update. You can't find draft pick prisms. No one's flipping that. It's people are just sitting on product at their house. Like I got some blasters back here, but I'm absolutely going to open them with my wife and kids. That's just how it's going to be. And if I want to sell something, I'm going to sell it. Then I'm going to put my money right back into this hobby. I'm not going to go sell it and then go buy something. But you know what? What's the difference in that and me buying this Drew Lock here? Just say this was a Mahomes rookie, and I bought this. I sat on it for 2 years. I got it graded, and then I sold it. And now I've got like $1,500, or that's probably more than $1,500 for that. But now I got all this money. I'm going to put it right back into this hobby. So I bought, this summer I was talking about, I bought a Soto and a Bellinger PSA 10s. When those cards go up again, I mean, at some point it's, hey man, $400 is $400. I really like the card. I like having it, but I'd rather have a $200 profit on this. So yeah, retail sucks that people are wiping it out because you can't. Yeah, Vogs, we can talk another time, man. And it really sucks that other people can't find stuff, but it's just like that's the new reality of it. Is you just got to be lucky. Like the one time I walked into Walmart and the vendor was there. It's like already 8 guys in line, and they're all talking to each other like they know each other, like they've been best friends. And other dude just walks up with his kid, jumps the line because he's boys with them. And oh man, I was just in the bathroom. Like, no, you weren't. I saw you in a parking lot. Like, I'm not stupid. But it's just
all the hockey and all the NASCAR you want.
Yeah, hockey and wrestling. WWE's in there.
And NASCAR. Got all that you want.
And it's the stuff that someone was saying earlier when I posted Dizzy Dubs in the house, when I posted, what comments people had to make, it said even the retail that you can't flip is just gone. I like if you're gonna flip Prism, make money, whatever. It sucks that I can't get it, but I understand. Like money's money right now, man. If you can make 3 times your profit and sell a blaster for $60 and you got for 20, like who's not doing that? I mean, you're going to sell some to your friends, maybe give some away, open some. But if you could literally make a $40 profit by walking into Walmart and you see 10 of them, you get $400 in your pocket. Yeah, it sucks that you're doing it because now I can't do it. Now you can't do it. Now Zach doesn't have stuff for his kids. Dizzy Dub, he opens a blaster every time he has a kid born, so he's opened 4 blasters in his life. So I'm just kidding. You need to have some more kids, Dizzy Dub, and you can open some more blasters.
Our targets in Wichita, they got accused of having backdoor deals.
Yeah.
With the vendors. They had a bunch of guys that were mad. They said that they've even quit stocking up on anything. About the only thing they carry anymore are just either the blasters or the cellos. That's it. They won't stock anything higher.
Hey Garrett, Dizzy Dub wants to know if Harrison Bucker's coming over for Christmas breakfast.
Well, let's see. You
You gonna help Parker open his presents?
Yeah,
You're gonna like kick something and see if it goes through the uprights, then he can open it. If he misses wide left, you get it or something like that.
Right. Well, there was maybe a response to a post that I put up yesterday.
3 boys? I thought you have 4, man.
That his agent responded to today.
Yeah, you sent me that in a DM, right? Is that the same one?
No. This was a different one.
A different one. Ooh.
Yes. This was a different response from the agent. So we may have some contact with his agent. Nice.
But yeah, Dizzy Dub, you're catching the end here. We're an hour and 35 minutes into this. Garrett jumped on, Che, Vogue, Zach, Ryan. We're really ending on the hobby gatekeepers of people who are telling other people how to collect, how to act, how to be. And it's just like, do you. And Dub, I know you are the number one guy of you be you and you collect you. You send me like inspirational text messages like once a week telling me to have a great day and people love me and stuff. And I mean, who doesn't want to wake up to a Dizzy Dub text message at 7:00 in the morning telling you to have a great day? It makes everything better. So we're anti-Festivus now. Now we're celebrating.
Don't collect
don't buy AP cards. There might be a stack of AP sitting right here to send to a certain PO box somewhere, but
don't collect Broncos cards. All hobby gate keep the shit out of that.
No, God. Yeah, I need to start telling people not to collect Broncos cards because they're all coming to me. So if you guys see me weird tweeting stuff tomorrow, I keep saying I'm going to do it. Every rant I get on, I'm like, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do it. And I never do any of it. Like, I need to remember to do that. I got to start gatekeeping people, telling people what they can collect, what they can't collect, and telling them to send everything to me. And I'm going to charge them money for it. $30 to send me shit. And then I'm going to post my stuff and not your stuff on it so that my koozies get out to everybody and everybody knows that they have optimally cool beverages coming their way. Now I'm just talking random stuff. So
speaking of beverages, I'm going to go pour one and I'm going to hop off here.
All right, great. I'm going to go here too in a minute because I'm all out of topics. I was trying to just ramble on a little bit more so I think of something, but I don't. So it's been an hour 37 minutes. I appreciate all you guys for watching who've been here since the beginning, jumped in now, jumped off, whatever. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Don't care. Have a good time. You celebrate something different. Great. Have a good day.
Tell Becky congratulations on wrapping presents because you didn't do anything.
Garrett said, thanks for wrapping all the presents because I didn't do anything. She's over there just laughing. She's going to be up in like 4 hours with Cooper too. She might not even go to bed, she just said so. All right, everybody, I'm jumping off. I got to go help her. It's been a good night. It's been a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys watching. Hour and 38 minutes of me just talking to a camera, and you guys are watching. That's pretty damn cool. So I feel very fortunate. I aired my grievances. Now about the love, the feats of strength. You all beat me with your strength. You all give me strength and allow me to do what I want to do and be who I am. And it's all because of you. There is no Goldline without all of you guys. So I appreciate the hell out of all of you. You're all more than just like random Twitter friends. I talk to most of you every single day. So, you're actually good friends and I appreciate you. So we're hopping off. Everybody, good night. Air your grievances out tonight because tomorrow, a whole new day where peace and love and nothing but good, kind things for the rest of 2020. So it is officially Christmas Eve. If you celebrate, Merry Christmas. If not, Merry whatever you do. Goldline, we out. Thank you.